Centre in Preston joins us now live. Fraser, good to have you with us again. So how is the day going there, and what's the turnout been like?
Yeah, very good so far. It's been closed for the past couple of days, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, reopened again today. They can vaccinate about 1,000 people every day here at the St John's Mass Vaccination Centre in the centre of Preston. Today they've got 800 booked in. They've done about 400 of those already, so they are motoring on, doing pretty well in terms of the numbers that they are able to do. I can have a chat now with the clinical site lead, Catherine Greenhalgh. How's it been going today? Pretty good take-up today, 800 of the 1,000 slots already booked.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been really busy in the last week. We've doubled capacity, extended our opening hours, and the team have worked really hard so that we don't have to turn anyone away. So anyone who comes for a vaccine today will be vaccinated.
I guess there was a bit of a sort of slowdown in take-up just before Christmas, you know, sort of 23rd, 24th of December. What's the situation like now at the moment? Are people trying to get in and get the vaccinations done before the new year?
Yeah, I mean, we've still got some vacant slots this week, some appointments available to book, but people are coming forward. We've got the biggest footfall in terms of walk-ins that we've had since the opening of the mass site, so it's really good. People are coming, and there wasn't really a slowdown for us either. We were jam-packed right up until Christmas Eve, so it's been great.
And the other thing is that obviously the waiting times have been reduced now. People don't have to wait 15 minutes necessarily after they've had their vaccination. That speeds things up and makes it more convenient for people who are wanting to drop in.
Absolutely, and we saw that in the run-up to Christmas. People would come out, do their Christmas shopping. They'd stop off here on the way to catch the bus back home, straight in, straight out. So it's worked really well for people in terms of enabling them to come for their vaccine.
And of course, we've got the New Year celebrations coming up. People will want to be boosted or double vaccinated by then. And then, of course, we've got the returns to school, returns to universities and so on. A lot of movement around. So it really is key that people get those vaccinations according to NHS England.
Yeah, absolutely. And to anyone who's sat on the fence and thinking about it, we say that sites like this are here for you. Come down to the centre. We're open for anyone here age over 12. So there's capacity in the system. Come forward for your vaccination. We've seen a real uptick in first and second doses in the last couple of weeks, which is brilliant because it means that people are coming for their primary course as well as their booster doses. So the offer is always open, and come on down.
And people can come down for information as well if they are worried or have any concerns about the vaccination. They can come down here prior to receiving it and get a bit of advice, you know, proper advice.
Absolutely. So as a clinical site lead, I'm here to offer advice to members of the public who want to understand it. We have clinical supervisors on site, and we regularly go out and talk to people and help them to make that decision.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. I know you're very busy today. As I say, 800 bookings here today, 400 down, 400 to go, and still room for about 200 walk-ins if they're needed. There's about 1,400 appointments available here in between now and the 3rd of January. Nationally, that number is about 1.5 million appointments that are available. And, of course, there are drop-in facilities as well. We've seen lots of pop-up vaccination centres in all manner of places, from curry houses to sports venues to race courses, Sikh temples and mosques, even fire stations getting involved. So there's bound to be somewhere near you where you can go and get a walk-in appointment, and that's what the NHS are encouraging people to do, particularly in this period now in the build-up to the potential New Year's celebrations. Not sure if any restrictions are going to be in place for those. It seems not at the moment, but Boris Johnson is going to be briefed this afternoon. That may change. We'll have to wait and see on that. But the advice from NHS England is if you need your second dose or even a first dose or a booster, then get onto the booking system, look at the appointments. There are 1.5 million available over the next week or 10 days and get yourself boosted.
OK, Fraser, thank you. And even bigger thanks to your guest then.